This evening, we are also privileged to have with us His Excellency Andrew Patrick, the British High Commissioner to Sri Lanka. His Excellency Andrew Patrick joined the Foreign and Commonwealth Office in 1989. Before his posting to Colombo, he served as the UK's Migration and Modern Slavery Envoy. He was British Ambassador to Myanmar from 2013 to 2018 and has held diplomatic postings in Afghanistan and South Africa. Beyond his distinguished diplomatic career, His Excellency Patrick is an enthusiast of hill walking, reading, and the visual arts. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming His Excellency Andrew Patrick, our guest of honor this evening.
Well, thank you very much for that introduction. It's a great honor to be here and to have the chance to speak briefly at this conference. I started my life as a scientist. I was a physicist before I moved into diplomacy, and I've spent most of my career trying to bring that rigor and discipline into the world of diplomacy. Not very successfully, I have to say. But it's wonderful to be here and to have a chance to congratulate you on the 25th anniversary of the Twins Registry here in Sri Lanka. I've been fascinated by some of the things you were saying about the imbalance between research published from the Global South and the Global North. And it's wonderful that here in Sri Lanka you have, through this institution, been able to redress that imbalance to some extent. So enormous congratulations to all of those involved. It was, of course, an achievement by Sri Lankans to set up this registry. I was very grateful for the recognition of the small part that the UK funding was able to play in that. In fact, as I've spent the last 2 years going around various universities in this country, I've discovered that this is a much more significant part of our relationship than I'd realized when I arrived. Almost every university in this country has strong research links with British universities and other international universities, sometimes also being the coordination center for regional programs, because as we know, this region some tensions exist in this region, and Sri Lanka provides a neutral venue for researchers to come and talk about their research. So that's another achievement for Sri Lanka. I realize the reason for these so many collaborations is partly because we have a very strong representation of senior Sri Lankan-born academics in the UK. You almost always find that part of the collaboration is because the opposite end of it has a distinguished Sri Lankan academic. So another reason I was proud to have the chance to speak to you was to celebrate the contribution that Sri Lankan academics have made in the UK, of which there are numerous examples. This aspect of education is a hugely important part of our relationship in many ways. Also because, as you will know, several British universities offer degrees here through local partner institutions, and we have around 60,000 undergraduates studying with British and Australian institutions, getting qualifications that at the moment the public sector here is not able to provide. So that is also a wonderful part of the relationship. I think we're moving on to the keynote speaker, so I won't delay you any longer. Thank you very much for giving me the chance to speak.